Hello, adventurers, old and new. Welcome to Pendragon. I always want to call it Pendragon, but Pendragon. Uh, we're playing the Great Hunt. It's a one-shot adventure, but we are using these cool characters from the box set because first off, the art is amazing. Look at this art. Good lord. Chaosium knows how to, they know how to make quality products, unlike other companies. Wizards. Sorry. Yeah. So we're going to play this one-shot adventure called The Great Hunt. This story takes place in the southwest England. Not far from Wales. So it's very good that you guys picked us, guys. Here along, what's my map? I don't know if it's blurry on your side, but oh, there we go. That little red area is kind of where
I still see the panther.
Oh,
as well.
Wait. Oh, haha. Yeah. Come on, dude. Ribbons being a butt.
Ooh,
okay,
pretty.
There we go. Yeah. Pretty map, right? Because I'm talking about, man. Chasm don't mess around. They got all these pretty, like, medieval styles. Oh, Ireland. That'd be fun to go. But this is kind of your area right here. I believe you can. You gotta look at that other map, but it's coming around here. You are.
Okay, this is
You
super
have
cool.
been.
Actually, I love this.
I know, isn't that cool? This map is pretty sweet. So we begin our journey, or actually our journey. You had been invited to the hunting lodge of Sir Savos, the Bruce, and you find yourself after a nice, of course, following the rules of courtesy. Sir Savos has fed you and given you lots of entertainment from the strumming of harps. He laid out earlier in the day, laid out a marvelous feast. And now, with the sun down, he brings you to his great room. This room, of course, even to call it a hunting lodge, it seems kind of a disingenuous description. After all, many peasants would probably view it as a large mansion or estate. But you find yourself surrounded by the various hunting trophies. That of Sir Savos, who in his day was the consummate hunter. As evidenced by all the wonderful heads mounted on his wall. And so it is early summer in medieval England. Early 500s. And there is a relaxation around the harp as servants bring you wine, and he begins telling long tales about the different beasts and monsters he has either known or has heard about or has actually seen in the wild. In fact, he is in the middle of a wonderful story right now. Ah! That brings us to the Caladrius bird. You will have seen this in the halls of many a king and great lord, all white in its plumage. And his dung is quite efficacious in the treatment of eye trouble. His musings are cut off by the entrance of a steward of the manor. My lord, Sir Ector has come and seeks succor. Sir Savos sits up in his seat, quite at attention. As he does, he bits at as his foot hits the floor, he gives quite a grunt. Earlier in the evening, you did see him limping slightly, although he swears that he's fine. In fact, do you have... What's this? You can make a... Oh, I think it's... Yeah, intrigue. Go ahead and see if you can roll your intrigue.
So be under skills, I presume.
Yes, it's in alphabetical order.
Okay.
First
Sir
roll of the new
Avalok.
system.
Yes.
Do Sir Avalok and Evrain know each other, or at least are aware of each
Yes.
other?
I mean,
or
you
are we
certainly. Yeah. Well, you're both from actually the similar. Your kingdoms are pretty close together.
Just...
I mean, you probably know of his reputation of.
Oh, what is his reputation? That's something we can actually know of each other, right?
Yes. Um. Yes, actually, we should probably. You want to say what you know? It should be in the bio and info section.
So is it just like any statistic that's over 15 or 15 or above, he would kind of generally know me as that?
Yes. Yes. So you know of yes.
Never-
So your reputation of yeah. So
So
he knows of
I am
your
a
women.
generous, energetic, lustful, and valorous man. So good.
And what are you
That's
known for, Sir Avalok?
That's skills above 15 or 15 and above.
Traits that are 15 and above. Although,
Let's
yeah,
see.
you have
I'm
a couple.
very valorous man, and I am quite indulgent.
Yes, yes. Surprised your reckless isn't
Yeah.
higher, but okay. And so you two, of course, know each other. So, Sir Avalok, part of the Romans, Catholic Roman Christian prison, and then of course you are still beholden to the ancient ways of the old ones. Yes. So go ahead and make those intrigue rolls.
Intrigue rolls. No mod.
No, dice aren't modified in this. If there is a modifier, it's to the skill itself. The D20 is just pretty much straight. Oh yeah, there is a mod on there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you both fail. You're not sure. What
Oh,
maybe
there's a second number there. I literally did not see that in my
Yeah, that's it. What we gotta.
threshold.
Let's try refreshing. Oh, it's because
Yeah,
I'm in
rolled
dark
is the-
mode. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that number is what the actual roll, and of course threshold is your skill. So you're not. You guys aren't. You
I'm in
guys
dark
don't
mode.
play
I
too
see
much.
all the numbers.
You're not in politics for sure.
Do you see the right side number being white?
No, the threshold it should be. Mine's not in dark mode, and it's
black for me.
black.
Mine-
Yeah,
I don't know.
black with a white background.
For some reason, my main one is showing it as white, but on the stream it looks like it's black. So we're good. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Weird.
So anyway, Savas, this man, the steward comes in and show him at once. I will not have to. You will not have to make a intrigue roll, for you know of Sir Ector. Sir Ector was essentially the adoptive father of Arthur of Camelot. When Uther Pendragon died, he had his son spirited away for fear that he would be murdered by his enemies, and was secretly raised by Sir Ector. And Sir Ector eventually, of course, became his... Until, of course, that time when Arthur was 15 years old and he was the squire of Sir Ector. Until that fateful day when he pulled out the sword from the stone. Which is not Excalibur. It's called some other name. Oh yeah, the Lady of the Lake. But I didn't know this sword was. It's cool too. But you'll see that if you play the main campaign. All right. Sir Ector comes in, wizened. Still, he certainly cuts a impressive figure in his armor, but the years of battle have certainly taken its toll on him. He puts up a good front, but he is certainly aged. The knight comes in, his armor covered in the dust of the road. A servant pours water scented with rosemary and orange peel from a silver aquamanile It's a fancy silver pitcher over a golden platter, where Sir Ector then immediately, as the servants remove his gloves, and the squire removes his gloves and helmet and his cover, so that he may wash his face and hands. The squire also, during this time, the squire scurries back, grabs a goblet of wine to quench the night's thirst. Sir Savas bids his guest warm himself by the fire, and everyone sits.
Would I know Sir Ector's reputation and like importance?
Oh yeah, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that he's the. You want to know as far as like his traits?
Yeah, just as like notoriety, like if I would
Yeah.
recognize like an important person came in.
Oh yeah, everyone knows him. Yeah, this is he. I mean, he was King Arthur's dad for more or less, right? You know of his loyalty to King Arthur is unquestionable, and as well as his love for family and his passion for honor. He is, by far, despite his advanced age, he is known for his loyalty and his his willingness to defend his vassals at all costs. And just so you know, Sir Savas is known for also, like I said, he's known for his hunting skill and knowledge of the wilderness and of wild animals, but he is also has a passion or a reputation for being an honorable man. With that in mind, Sir Ector has apparently come with most distressing news. Your hospitality is most welcome, Sir Savas. I have ridden hard from Camelot. 2 days ago, I received word that some of my holdings in Norgales, or Norgales, not far from Berwyn, have come under threat from none other than a dragon.
A dragon, you say?
Yes, a dragon! It is even now ravaging fields, making off with sheep and cattle, setting houses alight with its foul and fiery breath. So fearsome is it that it has driven off even the bravest knight from nearby lands. Left unchecked, who is to say how much more damage it may do?
Where is
Sir Boss is like, oh, of course he's just overcome with, even he's the brave. Despite his honor, certainly the look of fear seems to have crossed his face for even just the briefest of time.
how close is
What did
this?
you want to say?
Oh, how close? This is not him speaking, but how close would it be to Londinium? Wherever he.
You are.
I don't remember the map.
I know. I'm looking right now on this map. There's like a reference to this other map. Londinium is quite a ways away, because you're like on the other side of. Yeah, it's quite a ways away. Camelot is close, but
Well, good.
Camelot is, like you say, you're 2 days away from Camelot. Londinium is like at least 5 days, something like that.
Well, then maybe the Lady Mercedes is not in danger, but she might appreciate a dragon slayer. I'll sip on my mead, pondering.
I think Avalok says, kind of with some pep in him, well, someone should step up and deal with this dragon. Surely we cannot let the lands burn.
Yes, it must be slain or driven off. This much is evident. Sir Ector, of course, says, if I must die facing this beast alone, I will. Make your Valerius rolls. The modifier is -10. Or even. Now, the way this works. You'll see. Just go ahead and roll Valerius. Should ask for a modifier. Put -10. So it'll change your threshold.
All right.
The
Here
minimum,
we
of
go.
course, being 1.
I'm trying to see where that is. Where is that on the sheet?
Valorous is under personality traits.
Oh, I didn't know you could
Yeah.
roll these. Okay.
Yeah,
-10.
you roll. Yep. Okay. So now that you failed, Sir Evrain, now you must roll the opposite trait to see if it succeeds.
-10 again, or is
Um,
it even?
no, it's prudent, right?
Cowardly is the opposite of valorous.
Oh, interesting.
So prudent and reckless, valorous and cowardly.
Well, sometimes, okay, this particular one they're not doing that. I wonder, that's interesting. Instead, it has prudent. Well, just use prudent, but with a +10 modifier.
+10 this time?
Yep.
I'm not sure I understand what I'm doing, but I rolled a 5 under 18.
So what happens is when you have the +10, it adds to the so I take it your prudent was 8.
My prudent is 8, yes, and my valorous is 15.
So it just turns it into an 18. So you have to roll an 18 or below to. Okay, so this is interesting. Sometimes instead of doing that, what it'll be, you'll roll like the trait, and if you fail, then you roll the opposite trait. And if that trait's a success, you have to do that opposite trait. If they both fail, then the player decides what he gets to decide what he wants to do. Okay. It's only like, but see, so it's like sometimes your knight might, even though the player has all the intention of doing something honorable or whatever, he may have that moral failing, you know, just that temporary moral slip up, and without really thinking, all of a sudden, he just do something he regrets later. And then, of course, like I said, it can get worse, and so like that sliding scale will move up and down, you know.
So with my roll, since I rolled a failure on valorous, does that mean it goes down 1 and cowardly goes up 1?
No, not in this case. Usually it'll say if you have to roll make a check, like at the end of during the winter phase, which, so it may not, because it's a one shot, they probably don't care. But usually if it was a campaign, you would make all those checks, like skill checks and all those checks at the end of the adventure.
Gotcha.
So, okay. So with that, of course, Sir Avaloc, despite his, you may think of him as a foolish man with his unserious manner, but he immediately, you are actually, no, sorry. You are willing to accompany Sir Ector on his adventure. You have not let fear take over. So if you are willing, you can.
Yes, I would say to Sir Ector something like, I may not be one to take things all too serious. I do like me a good joke, but a dragon is no laughing matter. So you shall not die alone, or at all, Sir Ector. For I will join you in this fight, and we will.
You will
slay
not
this
die
dragon.
alone. We will die together.
Yes.
However, your level heads have prevailed in the form of Sir Evren, who realizes that there may be another way to approach this problem apart from direct confrontation.
We cannot fight a dragon head on. We'd be roasted alive. So I have a more prudent suggestion. We use spears and bows and arrows. I don't know.
Yeah. You may, you actually, you can make a roll. Dragon. What's it about? Yeah, actually, you can make a
folklore or.
Yeah, folklore. Actually, perfect. Yes, folklore.
Do I do any minuses?
No, just roll. This is a straight up roll. Hey, you
3 under
succeeded.
10.
Yes. You do remember there isn't the legend. You remember a legend how the panther has been the mighty panther, and in fact has been known to repel the advances of a dragon.
So, hear me out. Before we go running into the bursts of flame, we must first find an enormous, giant, legendary panther.
Ah, of course, Sir Savas says, his eyes lit up. The panther, the great cat of variegated color, known for its kindness and gentility. All beasts are its friend, save for the dragon. When the panther has eaten its fill, it sleeps for 3 days. When it wakes, it emits a belch of sweet perfume, not unlike the aroma of allspice. The sound of the belch attracts animals from all around, and the sweetness of the smell causes the animals to follow the panther whither it may go. Only the dragon finds the sound of the belch distasteful, such that it retreats to its infernal lair deep within the earth. Likewise, the sweet smell is so offensive to its nostrils that it enters a great torpor, so profound that it appears dead and remains so until disturbed. By God, man! Brilliant!
Do you
You may make... Who has... Go ahead, sir.
Do you know where we could find such a legendary creature?
Well... You may... Well, I know that the great Queen Guinevere herself has a panther in her possession, in her menagerie.
No.
But it is not just making a panther. The panther is but one part of the puzzle.
The other puzzle is we must see the queen! And I get excited.
Yes. Of course, but there is more than that. You could make a religion and Christian roll. To see if you know some more things about the panther.
Churchery? Churchery?
No, churchery is like
religion?
Surgery. Religion. Oh. It should be religion. You have wait. What's your religion?
I'm not Christian. I'm the.
Oh no, you're not pagan. Oh no, I'm sorry. The other, whoever's the other one. Sorry.
I don't pagan. Have a number for religion.
But you should have. Oh, you don't have it at all.
Sir Ector, what do you think?
Sir Avaloc, yeah, you have religion 5.
Oh, there's not a number on my screen.
Let me see. Let me check it.
It's just it's the number symbol. Now there's a 0.
What? Okay, that's weird. Just roll a 20-sided on there then. That's weird.
I mean, I can add a 5 to it.
Yeah.
And
that
then
works.
Click on religion.
Yeah. They must have. That's weird. Somebody screwed up. All right. You don't recall. That's all right. Just to see if you can record. And then Sir Savas says, "Oh yes, yes. The dry. It's more than just. What I don't mean is going to the Guinevere. I mean there are certain items, certain beasts that it must feed upon. Where like our great Lord Jesus himself, he will sleep for 3 days in its den to remind us of Christ's 3 days in the tomb. Only then, when it is awoken, will it emit the belch. As the Bible says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. And will drive away the same way Jesus banished the devil when it came to him. So will this panther, but it must be fed certain animals.
Would I know any of those specific animals from my previous folklore success?
You may actually, you're going to roll various things to see what you know about.
Okay.
He goes, He goes, first, these are particularly strange ingredients, but first, you must be fed, not in any particular order, but the more of these creatures that have been found and are fed to the panther, the more likely and the more likely that it would be successful. Another thing you must remember is that once the animal has eaten these things, it needs to sleep for 3 days. Therefore, it is prudent that the panther and the animals that it feeds upon must be taken to where the dragon is, so that he's allowed to sleep after he's eaten. If you feed him beforehand, the panther, it may wake up in transit. And, most importantly, and probably the most dangerous part of this whole situation, you'll have to draw the dragon to the panther.
That's
Away.
That sounds challenging. But I do have a horse.
Yes. Yes, of course. Yes, good thing. But anyways, it was first there is the cub. We're gonna just roll it. I'm gonna just mention them all, and then you can roll them. The cub of a lion, a crane, a stag, an eagle, a mouse, and the one that will be the hardest to find, I will assume, the unicorn. If you know what you know about the lion, roll merciful.
Merciful.
We both can roll.
Yeah, this is to see if you know the reason.
Mine's even 10-10, so do I have a plus?
No, you just roll 10. You just roll it. You shouldn't have to. There's no modifier unless I say so. So you're not sure, Everin.
Yeah. What's a lion?
I got a success.
All right. Well, you know what a lion is, but you know that lion clubs are. Oh, actually, I forgot. I've got these cool handouts. All right, so I'm going to give the handout. I'm going to give it to Sir Avalok. You have the handout. You can read the text.
The cub of a lion. Lion cubs are born dead and are brought to life on the 3rd day when the mother breathes in their faces or the father roars over them.
Glad you do that now, don't you? The crane. Roll your energetic trait.
Energetic.
Yes. You have lots of energy, don't you, Sir?
I'm energetic for sure.
Yeah, Sir.
Energy.
I bet you. Yes, you are. Oh, that's what all the ladies say.
We both are, actually. You roll a what, crit?
Oh, did you roll your exact number?
I rolled a 1.
No, one's not a crit. You'd have to roll a 10, and for you, you just roll you have to roll the number equal to your. I know it's a weird thing to do, but they do. Okay, so I will give you both the knowledge of the crane. Cool. Someone want to read that?
At night, the crane takes turns keeping watch for enemies. Then I make eye contact with Avalok. The one who is on duty holds a stone up with one claw. If the watcher falls asleep, the stone falls and wakes him.
All right. Now roll your spiritual trait.
I think Avalok chuckles at this information and says, well then surely we'll just have to replace the stone with something else before dealing with it. Spiritual.
I have no idea
Success.
about.
Dang!
What is this? The stag, the eagle.
Sir Avalok. You may. Oops. Edit. Sir Avalok. Go ahead and you may read.
The stag is a symbol for Christ, who tramples and destroys the devil. As the stags crossing a river help each other, so should the Christian crossing from the worldly life to the spiritual life help others who grow weak or tired.
Ooh, pretty cool. Roll your Valerius.
Valor.
Oh, so Everett got it.
And as did I.
Awesome. All right. I love these pictures too. They're just like. That's the funny thing about in the pictures, because I go, okay, but in the actual like artwork and stuff, like the creatures look like the medieval version. You want to go ahead and read? Will someone read about the eagle?
The eagle. You can take this one, Sir Vrain. I got the stag.
The eagle, as we both know, can look directly into the sun. As a test of the worthiness of its young, the eagle holds them up facing the sun, and the birds that cannot stare into the sun and turn their eyes away are cast out of the net. I feel like these are all riddles on how we can defeat the dragon and bring the enormous panther.
And the mouse, who has loyalty to their companions.
Loyalty?
To their companions.
They've been their passion. It's a passion.
Value loyalty? No, I do not. I do not care about loyalty.
Sir,
It's for men
Sir
beneath my
Savas,
station.
You guys are like, they're just servants. Oh yes, and the mouse. Not to be outdone by your knowledge. He says, yes. Elian writes that mice, if falling in water, catch hold of each other's tails. And one finds the edge of water and pulls itself. It pulls the rest along with it. And now the last one, chaste. I don't know. Chaste.
What does that mean exactly? What is chaste?
Oh,
Chaste
well,
means, you know.
I do not know what the word chaste
Oh wow,
means.
you're worse than me. You're so much worse. Oh my god, man.
You guys are the horniest knights in the land.
Who's gonna tell your
Are
wife
there any
one of
women
these days?
here today?
Well, I shouldn't be surprised too. Less for young virile men such as yourselves. But the unicorn is fierce, strong, and swift, and no hunter can catch it. Tame the beast, so it can be captured. A virgin girl must be placed in its path. The unicorn, once seen, the maid will come to her, put its head in her lap, and fall asleep. There, you can easily capture or kill it at that point. So how many? I don't know why it matters. I mean, I guess they're thinking if this is part of a campaign. But for doing all those things, because you did those in front of Sir Avaloc and Sir Savas, every answer you got right would give you 10 glory. Because glory is what's used for experience points. Yeah. But I don't think it matters because we don't. Like I said, that's
I
one
am
for more
writing
campaigns.
down my glory. Thank you very much.
Fine, write down your glory. Who got more glory though?
He did, I'm sure. Avaloc.
Avaloc.
Let's see. 1, 2,
How many?
3, 4.
Wow. You're a knowledgeable guy. But I will.
How much glory would that be?
So you got 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get 40.
Ooh, okay.
How is jealous not a personality vice? What would that be?
What, jealous?
Jealousy.
Jealousy. That might be. Is it? Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe suspicious. I think that would be suspicious. You're suspicious of you think you're being cheated on.
He's performing better in front of my peers.
Uh, anyways, and just for fun, I will give you guys, because I like the artwork for these things. They're pretty sweet. These pictures of the that's the picture of the, look at that. That's the maiden.
She's not
Look,
wearing any clothes.
there's the mouse. That's the I don't know what it's like on a plate. I don't know if that means, did he die? I don't know.
It seems so counterintuitive that they're killing the unicorn in that picture.
Well, I don't know. You're gonna have to feed it to a panther, so.
That is true.
I mean, unless you want to, you know, you don't have to. I'm just saying, the more of these animals that he eats, the more successful his belch will be to get rid of the night. So he's like, oh, so anyway, Sir Ector goes, very well. Go about your quest. Find these animals. Find the panther and bring him to where the dragon has been rampaging. I will be there waiting. But I must warn you, the longer you take, the more I will give you 30 days. If you are not in there, if you have not come to my holdings at that time, then I will have no choice but to gather up my men and to try to assail the dragon through direct confrontation.
30 days.
You could make...
That leaves us 5 days per animal.
Well, I'm going to show you where the known... Sir Savas is actually going to point out where those animals can be found. You could make... Well, no, you know his reputation, so you know that he may not even... He says, you know, he'll try to give you 30 days, but you know that Ector is also a man of honor and a man of valor, and that he may feel he has no choice but to go do it ahead of time. So the longer you take, the more there's a chance that he might, even though he said he would wait, he may decide the greater good is more, that protecting his holdings and his vassals are more important than waiting the 30 days. So just letting you know, there's a chance he might. But so the longer the better. But Sir Savas, quickly, Sir Ector takes leave to his holdings. I wish you good luck, blessings upon you. With that, he gives you this little. We got a little. Oh, come on, dude. Move over, ribbon. All right. This is your. This is kind of the map that shows where the locations of everything are. Now, that being said, you have some choices here. Obviously, you'll see that's just travel time. When specifically hunting beasts, the hunting could take, if you're successful on the first day, that'd be great, but you may not necessarily be able to. But, I mean, you have to basically spend at least 1 day hunting if you're successful. If you fail, you have like certain number of chances per day, but if you fail them, then you're gonna have to wait till the next day and whatnot.
So
also, Sir Savas says the eagle are on the cliffs over here, the sea cliffs. However, he does say that like I said, Guinevere has a panther, but also that it's no high nobles and kings and things often keep eagles as pets as well. So there's a very good chance that he has his own. eagle that you may be able to donate.
So was the
Which, considering that, oh, sorry, go ahead.
with the panther, was the panther
Yes.
gonna need to have all this food to keep him asleep before he goes to find the dragon? Is that what the story was?
Yeah, he's basically the hell? I have a panther attacking me. Not a cat. Oh my. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. You have to take the panther. You have to get all these animals, take them all to where the dragon is. Feed those animals to the panther. Let him sleep for 3 days. Make sure he stays asleep, and then go lure the dragon so that to the panther, so he can belch on him.
So the panther doesn't need to be sleeping when the panther goes here.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's only after he has to be fed all those things. Then he'll be so full that he'll
Belch
sleep.
on the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. So if that's the case, then it would be best to get the panther first and check the courts if there's an eagle there too, because these corner ones are going to be the hardest, the most wasteful of our days.
Ooh, Sir Sabossos. He whispers to the to one of his servants, and actually, he says, "There should be plenty of mice living in the floorboards of our house. Send your squires to fetch them." And so, you notice on your thing you have a squire section,
Yes.
and the squire has a skill. You can roll to see the squire's skill.
Any skill? Or like a
It should
D20?
say skill.
Yeah,
like,
but like
yeah,
a D20, I mean?
Yeah, it always rolls a d20. You should. Can you click on it on the sheet?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know if it did or
it. No, it says no attribute found. So we just
Oh,
do
that's
a
weird.
normal D20.
Yeah,
I
it's rolled
guess.
20. God damn, cat! What are you doing? My own panther is knocking shit off the shelf because it's a cat.
Here's my
Hey, you
squire's
turd.
D20. Well, my squire sucks.
Look at that, low and
Your
high.
Your squire twisted his ankle. Oh, sorry, sir. Oh, sir. The other one rolled the 1.
Yeah, I rolled
Sweet.
one.
Yay. You Jesus. Sorry. You you get 10 glory for your squire finding the mouse.
Oh, really? So,
Oh!
so Rufus, not Sir Rufus,
Rufus.
Squire Rufus, you found a mouse. Good for you.
Yes, sir. Oh, it is quite a difficult undertaking. And what's your squire's name? Pie?
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Let him die.
Joffrey comes in with a limp. Sorry, sir. I hit my shit on the table. Oh. Looks like you know how to pick a squire there, Sir Everin. Yeah.
Yes, he's
So we
insistent
have a
upon
mouse.
following me.
He puts him in a... Oh, hold on. Dude, why are you wrecking everything, you big turd? Oh my
Okay.
God.
So, I think we should go to try to get the panther and see what else they can find, and then go up to
Animals
do the
knocked over
unicorn, and basically do this.
And then just work our way
circuit.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What do you need for a unicorn, though?
We need to kidnap a virgin.
That's what knights do. Kidnap virgins.
I mean, I can't
you
very
can-
well go and woo
Who
one
has-
and then
Is anyone loyal to their family? I don't know. You're lustful. You may.
then she would be a fudge.
Oh, I know.
I have a love for family. 10.
I also
Okay.
have love for family.
Roll that and see if you have you might have a young maiden in your family, a second
Little-
cousin that you might. All right. Oh boy, sir.
I have lots of
Sir
cousins,
Avalok.
but I don't know if any of them are virgins.
Yes, I can call upon a cousin of mine
Good.
who's
That should
in
only-
our-
You can send word and then here I'll roll a d6 to see how many days it'll take for them to travel.
Where is Wales on this map?
4.
My
You're
English
kind of right in the middle of it.
geography is really.
Oh, I know. Shit. Where's Wales? No, this is the wrong map. Wales is like. It's the little kind of separate part. Basically, let's go back to that big map. Real quick, I'll show you in the big map. Ah! Come on, dude. There you go. You are actually... you're kind of near... I mean, it's basically, like, over there.
Okay.
More or less.
So closest to, like, I presume, like, where the Eagles were or something?
Yeah. In fact, yeah, that little bottom section... Like, you guys are, like, kind of over here.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense why you guys are fairly close to where, yeah. So it'll take about, what did I roll, 4? It'll take 4 days. It'll take, just for the time for the message to be sent and for them to get ready and to travel.
You could,
4 days at the 4 days at the earliest to the unicorns.
If you
want to tell her,
yeah, if he's not too
or they can
injured
meet
to
here at the
ride,
lodge.
just.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
point, Sir Savos. Do you have any daughters?
Let me check.
Let me check 1 second.
Let me roll a 20-sided and I'll tell you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's roll a die and we'll find out. All right, I'm gonna roll. I'll say on a 12 or less. Oh, that's a D12. D20. Ah, yes, I do. My sister has a young daughter. She's almost of age. I believe she's at some point to be betrothed to a lord in Cumbria. But yes, I can send word for her, and she could come here to the lodge.
Please, have her meet us in Camelot. And she can meet the Queen.
Oh, that's a capital idea, if I can say so.
Capital, because we're going to the capital. Haha, I get it.
Oh, yes, very clever.
You're very funny, yes.
Such wit, Sir Savos.
All right, don't be a kiss ass. All right, no one likes a kiss ass. What the shit? Am I in the wrong one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I will just put this little extra eagle there. Yeah, okay, so keep your track of the days. Days. You have 30.
Okay, so this is all still like day 1, right? We found the mouse day 0, whatever.
Yeah, day 0, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if we can get, just for time's sake, so we don't have to go find the eagles and then come back, we'll just use Sir Voss's niece, it sounds like. And just join the caravan. She could travel with us knights.
Yeah.
And we can go south
easily
to Camelot.
Very good. So, yeah, it only takes... Okay, we'll say it takes 1 day for her to get there. And then 2 more days of travel. So that's 1, 2, 3 days. And you find yourself, for the course, the glorious Castle Camelot. Home to the... Yeah, there you go. I know. That's the... I'm sure many of... I know. I don't blame people for doing it, because, I mean, this is... If you're going to do it in a game, this would be the one. See, the Panther. So you know Queen Guinevere is... Not only does Queen Guinevere have the eagle.
Oh, she does?
No, I mean Queen Guinevere has the panther.
Oh.
Sorry, but King Arthur has eagles.
Sir King Arthur, your father needs use of your eagles, please.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a courtesy roll. I'll give you a +10 to your trait for your courtesy skill, because, after all,
Totally makes sense. It's your
he is the
kingdom.
foster-
It's your father. It's innocent lives at
Yes.
risk.
Yes. Ah, very well. Of course I will. Fetch my greatest eagle. Chop chop. I am only too eager to sacrifice one of my prized birds in order to help my beloved foster father. I wish you Godspeed in your quest. Very well.
That's not the only thing we need, Sir King. We also need your wife's panther.
Sounds like a dirty euphemism, Sir Vrain.
you speak, and I'll shove you forward.
Make a you you couldn't help yourself. Make a courtesy roll, Sir Avalok, for your pithy
Sure.
remark.
Alright. Courtesy? Okay.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
Nice.
King Arthur looks at you, his face tight, and then goes,
Knowing my reputation.
"Ah, yes. Yeah, your propensity for mirth knows no bounds."
You do me
But,
an honor, my king, laughing at a joke of mine.
But as for you, go ahead and get 10 glory for that. For making
That's amazing.
Well, I'm afraid not even a king can. Even a king is not foolish enough to make her queen give up something so prized. However, perhaps your hilarity, Sir Avalok, will be enough to convince her otherwise. Where is the queen? Oh, I see. Her queen, she is actually at the menagerie right now.
Where's
I
Sir
believe feeding her animals. Yeah. No, say Westeros. No, you well then, take them to her right away, and you and so you begin your way to oh, I forgot to show this cool picture I found of. All right, hold on, I'll bring you guys over here. I forgot I had this other stuff. Oh, it's ball black. I know it's supposed to be. Yeah, here is reveal. Here is the awesome picture of King Arthur I found. Oh yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know. That's why I love this. There's all this like medieval art and all this kind of, medieval stuff. But as you are led to the menagerie, you see Guinevere, even from behind, her beauty precedes her. You can tell that it is her due to the gaggle of handmaidens that escort her, as she is feeding a strange, hairless, gray creature with a pronounced proboscis and kite-like ears on either side of its head. It trumpets a warning to you, and she turns around, and you see before you, no doubt, the most beautiful woman in all of Camelot. I need both of you to roll 3d6.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
That's
Oh.
not what I thought was going to be said either, at all.
Even you would be like, I'm gonna get killed if I do anything. Oh yeah, roll sanity. Wait, what? Oh, 3d6, 13, 10. So who rolled? Oh, so Sir Everin rolled 10, and Sir Sir Avalok rolled a 16 or 13, and then plus 3. All right, you have a new passion in your character sheet.
Oh.
Oh?
Yes. You have below. You should add. I don't even know. Can you add it on there?
There's an
I
add button
can.
for me. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. It's called Adore. Adore. Parentheses Queen.
Okay.
Sir Evrain. Your passion for the Queen is rated as 13.
Okay. Does that replace Lady Mercedes?
Nope.
Oh, I just have every. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And yours, Sir Avalok, is 16.
16.
Ooh. You're bedazzled by her. You adore her. We're gonna figure out
Stuttering
this.
my words.
You she gave me. I only asked for one strand from her hair. So
Gave me three.
when if there's a situation, let's say the queen's in danger, you could roll that passion. If you succeed, depending on how successful you roll, you actually get like a bonus to all your rolls from that passion. The downside is if you roll really bad, you can sometimes go into melancholy and end up like wandering around in a depressed state. So it's like it's a risk you must take. That being said, you see her. In fact, to convince her, you may either try to compose something, or you may try to use your orate roll. Because of this passion, go ahead and actually roll your passions.
Okay. Adore. That's what I'm rolling?
Yep.
Alright.
You got a success.
Should I also roll or no? Is it he taking point?
Yeah, you both roll.
Oh, okay. I would like to look to see if any of her handmaidens have any sort of stringed lutes or harps. Probably more like a harp.
Yes, there is, in fact.
I feel
has brought you-
inspired. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
From
And what is
Savos's
it that you wish to
residence.
do? Quite unusual to knights, especially not ones who have been deemed worthy to be on the round table yet. Why have you come to visit me?
By
can
order
roll
of
your-
the king, actually.
You have been inspired. So inspired. Oh, all right. Okay, are you going to use composure or you want to compose something? You're going to play something?
I was just gonna try to play the instrument, feeling inspired by hearing his harps in Sir
Yes.
Savos's house. But I don't really have that much training in it. I just dabbled. And
But however,
I-
her just the very sight of her, and also because she is a known lover of music, and because your passion has been your adoration has been stirred within you, you get a +10. You get a +5 because she's a lover of music, and +5 for having your adoration having been stirred up in you to your skill. One time +10.
I'm trying to think. Is the panther here, or what was that creature you were describing? It sounded kind of like an elephant, but that seems wrong.
Yeah, that's an elephant, but
It
that's
is an
not the one.
elephant.
Yeah, she has a.
Okay. She's got quite
From
the
what you
zoo.
know,
I will let
she has a
Sir
whole bunch
Avalok.
of different weird animals.
Do be careful, Sir Vrain. Don't play too bad. You might spook the elephant and get us all trampled.
Push your luck. No way.
I will. I will try just a quick sonnet for the Queen to show her how much we think she's beautiful. I will play something very short, but not terrible, apparently.
All right. Ah. She feels. Oh, well.
I don't think it's so much that I'm singing so much as I'm like playing a chord on the harp and then saying some sort of line
Yeah.
of praise and then like another chord, and it's like more like
She's
poetry.
so. She is beautiful. More beautiful than the sun. All right. Whatever. Yeah. You.
He like
She is
takes
bemused. Maybe not necessarily impressed. Y'all, what you lack in technical proficiency, my Sir Knight, you certainly have your lyrical ambitions are much greater than your technical precision, but still a worthy composition nonetheless.
my skill lays not with the harp, and I'll pass it back. It is in other areas. Then I'll step out of the way so Avalok can talk.
The handmaidens go. Hmm. You must be Sir Everin.
One and the same, and I would bow.
Oh. You, handmaidens, leave us. If you, because you did so well, you may go ahead and you want to ask her what you want, or you can ask her what you want, or you can do oration and get a +5 to it.
Trying to make a joke of the situation, though, I think Avalok would just pipe in real quick and say, my good queen, I would, pardon my interruption, I would advise against allowing your handmaidens to leave the room, for if you aren't careful enough, Sir Vrain here might just pounce like your dear panther. And he lets out a hearty chuckle. Oh,
I will smack you
Courtesy.
lightly in like playful jest. You make fun of me at my expense,
Stab.
Sir Avalok. But you do bring us to the crux of the matter. Your husband, the king, did request us to speak with you on the matter of your very panther, the one and the same.
What is your oration or orate skill?
10.
I have 12.
12. Yes, because of your somewhat body joke, but she is, like I said, amused by your antics. Seem to have amused her as well. Go ahead and make an orate with a +5.
Sure.
So you have a 17 or less.
5. Let us see if my joke gets along with the queen as it did the king.
Yes.
And what Patel would you need this particular beast of mine for? What has happened?
Well, you see, I may be a joking man, but we need your panther for a not so joking matter. A dragon attacks these lands, and we are told your panther can assist us in vanquishing it.
Yes. The belch. Is it so? The Panther's Belch is what I'm assuming you're talking about. Ah, very well. However, you must promise me, as knights, that you will return my beloved creature once its task has been completed.
Anything for you, my queen.
Very well.
Of course. And if you wouldn't mind a bit of humor in a dire situation, your panther will be returned just as Sir Vrain here will be returned to greet your handmaidens.
I don't know
And
if I
that is
like
to
that.
say, safe and sound.
That's not what I hear. With that, yeah, she goes, okay. And she goes, orders them to be taken. Where do you want this beast? Is it to be taken with you, or would you? What would you like to do with it?
Do we really want to haul him all the way through the jungles or all over the countryside, or should we just have us meet at the staging ground on a Mass Effect or something?
You can make it. Yeah, you could either have it
The middle
Yeah.
ground is where the
the hunting lodges, right?
mouse is. We could have it sent to the hunting lodge and then lure the dragon.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
You know, lure it from where way up north to where the hunting lodge is.
I mean, what other juicy target for a dragon to chase than two knights armored on their horse?
A bunch
Yeah,
of
but for how many
bushes.
days?
We can escape a
Sorry.
dragon. Well, maybe we move it a bit closer to the mountains, like near the
I mean, you
stag.
got to run for like it's 6 days away. You got to run for a week.
Maybe we
Yeah,
could run
like-
for 3 days.
Yeah. Let's maybe wait here and then work on that last 3-day leg of the journey.
You do know that this Sir Savas has mentioned that yeah, this is the prime hunting grounds for stags. You will actually have to physically hunt one, which is a whole. So you don't need you don't need to go to the eagle. You got this. Yeah, and certainly you have her. She has footmen that will go and send it by oxen in a big cage.
Yeah, they'll take their
And
time. We can move up to the unicorn
And
next.
Sir Savas is probably making arrangements as well, so that you can, because you would need like a cage for probably the stag at least, and maybe a small cage to keep all the other things can be kept in pens. I mean, you just got to keep the lion cub in a box or something. I mean, you have to have 2 cages for the unicorn, one for the unicorn, one for the stag.
Yeah. Well, let's go because we have I don't know what's the lady daughter of
Oh, yeah.
Savos's name.
Eleanor.
Let's just
That's what I
go
called her.
venture east with Lady
Right.
Eleanor, and
Yes, Lady Eleanor arrives. I will
lure her, use
lure
her
her.
as a bait for the unicorn.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So you travel over there. All right. So that leaves you with
I
2
must-
more days. 2 days later, you find yourselves in a 1, 2, 3. You find
All right,
yourselves
so
in
we
a
were
unicorn.
on day 5 now, I think. On the way down, I will. I kind of imagine if we're both of Welsh heritage, Everine and Avalok are kind of like buddies and stuff, right?
Good old buddy and
Yeah.
pals.
I will explain to you how I feel so uncomfortable using this beautiful young Eleanor as just bait for the savage unicorn. Like, what if she gets torn limb from limb by the beast? I feel like it is my job to ride beside her and protect her.
Oh, don't you worry, Sir Vrain. It is better bait to be used for a unicorn than bait for yourself.
You keep teasing me, but never mind. And I think
I would
we're
joke about other expenses, but you must
And
admit,
then you
even
also-
for a knight as yourself, it is an easy target.
indeed.
Also, you must know is that also when traveling, you'll notice you have like listed as your your horses there. You know, Rouncy and 2 Sumpters.
Yeah.
And your war horse. Yeah, your Rouncy's like your riding horse, and then the Sumpters are pack horses.
So I've got
And then
we've got our own little convoy.
Yeah, and you got your squire with you.
Oh, that's right.
And the squire's leading the war horse, and then you got or at least leading the Sumpters. The war horse is usually traveling by, unsaddled and everything. It's like, and only when you go into battle do you have like all your,
So do the squires have their own horse, or are they on one of our pack horses?
I think he has his own.
Okay.
We'll just say probably a little pony or something.
So each knight has a group of 5 horses then.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not a small party. We're a sight to be
No.
seen.
I mean, it takes a lot because
We
you gotta
are
have
knights.
your armor and all your weapons, your lances and your 4 spears, your dagger and all this. You see, you have all these blankets and towels and bandages and all sorts of crap. Anyways, you managed to get to where you have been doing, where the ancient unicorn forest is. This is you're going to basically be hunting it. However, instead of hello.
Yes.
Hello? Oh, okay. Weird. I didn't know. It's just like, oh, that was weird. My roll 20's drunk again. All right, like usual. Okay.
Too much meat at Sir Savos's.
Yes. And so, with that, so we're gonna show you how the hunting rules are. There's really weird hunting rules they have. You have so you'll see here there are these spaces. Hunting the awesome. I'm on the wrong thing now. There we go. So this is the unicorn. He's way up here. Haha. All right. You will start off with hunting. Will require you will roll amazingly enough hunting.
Wow.
Your hunting roll.
I would have never guessed.
You're down here at the bottom. Go ahead and first we need to do is roll make a hunt roll. Where you will you'll notice there's like basically four areas or 4 steps. It's just representing distance.
Meet the all-new Mavavi.
Before you could find the creature. Also know that the hunt is segments of 1 hour in length. It's summertime, so there are 10 hours in one day. So basically you have 10 attempts to track it down with hunting. If you get to the 1, you actually are you still have to roll an obstacle, but once you confront that obstacle or overcome it, then you will actually the next round or at the end of the hour you would have found it. But we'll see. The better you roll, the more higher up closer to the unicorn you get. So go ahead and make your hunting rolls, people.
Okay, here's my attempt.
Surprising. Ooh, both of us. I had higher hopes for you, but it looks like we have the same.
Yeah. Good. That's all right, because that just means
we were told to make sure someone took hunting, and neither of us did.
Wait, why are we not putting Lady Eleanor out here first? Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture? We need to replicate the picture.
Now this is the difference, because normally you would hunt something down to kill it, but instead of killing it, you basically this is to find it, and then at that point,
well,
find.
If you remember,
well, unless you And then, she could ride behind you guys, I guess.
The legend says
could-
no hunter can catch it. We must place Eleanor out in the middle of the woods, and then the unicorn will see her and put its head on her
Yes.
lap, and then we can skewer the unicorn.
Yes, but you have to find. It's a big ass woods. This is just to find where the unicorn's grounds might be. So once you get to the one, you'll have figured out where he is, and then Sir Eleanor can then be brought. You could do it the other way, where you just leave her out in the woods, but I will tell you this. I'll let this happen. You could bring Eleanor. So, like, for instance, if you want, since you guys made it this far, you could put Eleanor there, but the further she is from this, the less likely that particular day that the unicorn will find her. So, it's up to you guys.
Did we just burn the first day on this roll?
No, this was an hour.
Oh, okay. Well,
We
then,
have 10 attempts.
then I suppose we just keep pushing. We have a 25% chance of success.
Yes, surely. We will find those grounds eventually.
Actually, I think with the both of us rolling, doesn't that increase our odds to like 50% or something? I forgot how statistics work with that.
There's
Doesn't
only
matter.
so many forests, surely.
Math hasn't been invented yet.
No,
Oh!
I defy math.
You laugh in the face of this imaginary construct.
you, Sir Avalok, has gone forward one. Oh, you got to win. Oh, actually, you know what? That's all right. I messed that up. It's supposed to be an opposed roll. If you're a winner, let's assume you won, because you did roll like really good.
So very
Yeah, I'm sorry. Though I forgot, the animals that you hunt have a stat called avoidance. And the way it's supposed to work is you roll opposing. Sorry about that. Where is this? Sorry. What the? Avoidance. That's its skill. Oh my god. Well. I'm just gonna do this.
That was for the
All right.
first roll, right?
Yeah. No, you did good. So, sir, you actually won. Yeah. Oh wow, you did win. All right. Now, unfortunately,
Haha.
you failed, so you lost. So you move back one position. So actually, Sir Everin is apparently got lost in the pursuit. It is like, oh, what?
If Rain got the success, I got the failure.
Wait, you got the failure, and Rain got the success.
So the first hour we both failed. So would we both be at the starting point from the first hour? And then the second one I succeeded, so I would advance, or?
No, you're right. Okay, you're right. Well, the first one just determines where you start out.
Okay, so.
Okay, so now, we'll just say we're at one right now. We'll start fresh. Okay, so go ahead and make your hunting rolls. Oh no, actually, sorry, you did encounter an obstacle. I'm sorry. These rules are so weird. Okay, because even though you and 6, all right. You traveling along the dark, dreary, the kind of creepy forest. It's getting darker now, and you accidentally, your horse accidentally tried to step on a flock of birds that were hiding in nearby bushes. You must both roll horsemanship. Avoid falling off your horses.
Down, boy!
Sir Everin, you unfortunately have fallen from your horse. You take 4 damage.
Is it deflected by armor, or is that straight to the hit points?
No, it's straight to hit points armor.
Ah!
Ow.
Perhaps, Sir Evrain, you should spend more time learning to ride your horse than you do spending with the ladies.
I can't seem
Perhaps
to
this will
modify
happen.
my hit points. Where do I record that?
Oh, I bet it's under wounds.
Wounds.
Yeah, current HP and wounds. Right next to
Yeah.
characteristics underneath personal data.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So 26
So that
down
wound-
to 22.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that wound, so if you take damage again, you fill out the second wound column. Because you got to roll for each of those separately. Pretty boop. Alright,
So do I
go
roll
ahead and make
for?
your next...
Wait, so if I lost
What?
4 hit points, do I have to roll for 4 wounds?
No, I mean, your wound, you took one wound. You took a wound that lost 4 hit points.
Oh, do I have to add wound then, and then make a description, or?
No, you just put how many hit points you lost from that one wound.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And if you get hit again, let's say... you
Bucked
took
from
3 hits.
horse.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright. Go ahead and make your hunting rolls, people.
Alright.
Jeez! Sir Avalok!
Yes.
Sir Evrain.
I'm chasing my horse.
You know what? You both have horrible hunting. Okay. What I'm gonna do, just be nice. I'm gonna assume that as long as one of you succeeds.
We're teamed up. You'll never find the unicorn without me. It likes maidens. So do I. So we'll find the unicorn together.
No! Unfortunately, you do find... you have to, okay. You have to advance, you actually go, you accidentally find a hidden... During the traveling, you actually found yourself falling, find yourself running to a sudden precipice. Like the ground, like there's a big hole, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's like a little tiny cliff, like a 10-foot cliff, so it's not. But you must make your horsemanship rolls, or otherwise you and your horse are going to take damage.
I'm actually not bad at horsemanship.
Oh no!
Okay, Sir Evrain, you're
we
fine.
are just trading.
Sir Avalok takes, and your horse. Oh, both take 12 damage.
Oh,
Holy crap. That's a lot of
What-
damage.
Yeah, that's like... How much? Oh, shit. Is that Sir Avalok? Oh, my God. Sir Avalok, what's your, Oh, you have
I'm
28
down to
hit points.
16 HP.
Yeah. Ooh. If you had taken just a few more, you would have got a major wound. You would be not in... Well, you're not. It's not in combat. If it was a combat attack, you would have got knocked. We would have had to make a roll to avoid getting knocked down, but whatever. Okay. So, you did get... So you have a wound for 12. Your horse has a wound for 12. Don't worry, your squires can patch you up at the end of the day. Alright. So that's... So now you've been about 3 hours and you've managed to almost kill yourselves 2 times. Alright. Go ahead and roll again. I think just to hurry things along, what's your hunt? You both have hunting. I'll tell you what. Just add 5. Since,
Yeah, we both have 5.
Yeah. So it'll be add 5 to both of your rolls. To both of your rolls there. There you go.
I can
So
smell it.
1 failure, 1 success. So it's just another failure. But you managed to get even closer. However, we have to roll obstacles again.
Oh boy.
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll roll. Since one of you succeeded, I'll do it. I'll say on a 10 or less, there's an obstacle. Oh! Damn it. Sorry. 6. Oh boy. Some more damn birds. Make your horsemanship rolls again, guys.
Oh my god.
Hunting's
These
dangerous.
damn birds.
Just barely.
There you go. There you go. Woo! The horses are learning. Okay.
You
There are as many
fought with
birds
me.
in this forest as there are in your bedroom, Serving.
Good. Go ahead and roll. Like I said, you guys can roll to get closer, or you guys can go. You think you guys are fairly close, but you could definitely try again if you want, or just
Let's keep-
drop her off here.
We're so
Keep trying.
close. Just think about once we find it, we still have to kill it. Or subdue it.
Oh,
Fumble! Wait, did you add 5 to that roll?
No.
You did not. You forgot.
But I
So-
still would have rolled the 20, doesn't matter.
That's true. Never mind. 20 is always. Oh, shit. So I'm gonna take. Oh my god.
Is this the
Well,
end
you-
of Sir Ector? Stay tuned.
No, this is. Okay, this is the thing. It's not that so much. You guys don't encounter an obstacle. What you do?
What is-
You do
We're
lose
gonna
2
die before
positions.
we even do anything.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna-
Wait.
we're gonna-
It's like we saw this tree before. This is the 3rd time we've seen it. All right, so you've been now wandering around and fumbling around for 5 hours in the jungle or in the forest. You got a good 5 hours till daylight though, so you guys can go ahead and roll again. I'd say since you've kind of, now that you've failed a bunch of times, I'm gonna let you add 2 plus 2 to your roll.
I feel
No,
like we're gonna have to
I'm gonna give
kill
you a-
this. Oh,
I'm gonna give you a plus 5. Since
Oh.
you've learned, you guys have now lost so much. You've gotten a pretty good layout of the forest now.
so it's a plus 10.
Yes.
Is
To
this
both
at
of your rolls.
nighttime now? Is it like, are
No,
we
not
hunting
yet.
by moonlight? Or
It's summer. It's summer, so it's like you got good 10 hours of daylight.
I feel like we're gonna have to turn this into a 2-shot because all of it's just gonna be us screwing up.
15.
we'll
Okay.
get killed by a moose or a stag in the jungle.
All right. 1, 2. You guys end up back where you were before.
just
Let's
backtrack.
make one. Yeah.
There's the
backtrack.
cliff that you almost fell. Here's where my
Yeah.
horse bucked me off. And
Oh, yeah,
there's the
there's
tree
my-
with the ivy.
There's my tooth that fell out when I hit my face on the rock. Yeah.
Hey, do
go
you
ahead
have
and roll.
charisma scores? Like, appearance?
No, actually.
Huh.
Yes, you do. Now, never mind. You do have appearance. Sorry.
Where is it?
It's at the top. Size, dex. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Size, dex, strength,
Appearance.
con, and appearance.
Oh, I'm not missing any teeth.
All right. So go ahead and make one last hunting roll.
You're assuming we will win.
Well, I'm gonna.
Bold.
I'm gonna use.
Oh, just
Okay.
barely.
Thank you.
I'm going to do this because I don't want to be here all day. The day ends with you guys fairly close. You think this is so you could either your choice is, I mean, you could bring her out and see if she will bring the maiden out. You could bring her to this area, and then see if. And I will roll to see if. Now you guys, of course, I assume you're gonna like leave her in a glade somewhere, and then hopefully the.
I was rather
Yeah,
hoping
but,
I
I mean-
could lay down with her tending to my wounds.
I bet you would.
Yeah, I'll hide in the tree line. But I don't have a good weapon, so I'll just have to use a spear.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, you guys aren't. You guys don't have bow skills.
No, but I can rush up on it with my axe.
Well, there you go.
We sound so barbaric against this
And
unicorn.
my axe.
Against the unicorn.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna say.
Can
Alright,
I
this
can
is
I
what I was-
actually, as Eleanor is getting kneeling down into the glade, can I give her my dagger and ask her to stab the unicorn when it comes? Can I instruct her to become our minion?
Assassin for the
I guess
Yes,
there's
you will
not that
have to
much.
make-
There's no honor in that actually. No, I've got a 15 honor score.
Well, that's why you're making her do it. No, yeah, you're right.
There-
Yeah, you'd have to
Yeah.
make an honor test to see.
Yeah, I'm. There's no glory in farming off the kill to little girl, so I will.
Yeah.
I would just not do that.
So with that, I will roll, and I will see if this day is successful. I will tell you right now, on a 16 or less, on a 20-sided, the unicorn appears that night. Here we go. Oh. And so, near the stroke of midnight, out of the darkness, comes the beautiful silver bird unicorn, who, at first, takes a few sniffs, and then sees the fair maiden and kneels, as if almost genuflecting, and then finally rests its one-horned head upon her lap. Okay, now here comes the fun part.
Only I wasn't bound by such honor. That would have been so easy right about there.
Yes, but you let your honor. That's good. Well, I guess really, if you want to, yeah, there's no like stealth in this game. I guess they're assuming you're a knight. You're not gonna be.
My plan was just to
Stealthy.
shout charge and charge, but if we have a different plan,
Yeah.
then tell me now.
No, you could use. Yeah, what skill do you want to use? Charge. You want to use or run up with your half. If you charge, you could charge with your spear.
I was gonna charge with the spear, and maybe even like try. Well, no, I wouldn't throw it. I would just charge and run at it.
Sparta. Yeah.
Yeah, just charge in with my axe.
And I imagine we're like on opposite sides of the glade for like least.
Probably my sword. I have my sword.
Alright, I'm gonna roll charge.
Yeah, opposite sides where we're going in. Would I roll
Yeah.
sword if I'm charging with my sword?
Yeah, whatever weapon you're using. Are you using if you're using an axe, it's a hafted weapon.
I'm going with my sword because that's what my guy looks like he's using. So I'd go with my sword.
All right.
It's just like the Crusades, except we're fighting a unicorn and not Muslims.
You missed it by one.
It's just a feint.
Okay,
it's a feint. Scare him in my direction.
Yep.
Sir Avalok. You got success. You rolled a 1 on your first. All right.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Just
so,
don't hit
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Does it do? Oh, weird. It doesn't roll damage.
Just says failure or success.
All right. Is there?
I think you
I don't know.
have to
Do you have to click on the
roll
weapon itself?
equipment,
The damage-
maybe?
No, the damage
you
button
know-
is next to your weapon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like there's a button to roll for my arming sword. But I think you roll that skill to. If I'm just guessing. I don't know this game. My guess is you roll your skill to hit, and then you roll the actual damage number, which is next to your attacks.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you can roll the
because-
skill or just roll on the weapon table, which probably has. So this is to test it. I think.
Yeah, let's
Kai's
find
right.
out.
Oh no, that is
Oh,
just
no,
a damage roll. Okay, well
Yeah. Wow,
That-
you did 20. That's
that's a lance. I was using a spear.
Yeah.
So should I roll that because I rolled a 1 to hit?
And now, roll, and I'll let you add another D6 on there because you kind of did like a running start. So go and roll 6-sided. Give your total 16, which against this.
No, 17.
17, sorry. Woo!
That extra 6 damage was because Sir Avalok scared it into the spear.
Oh wow!
Does it happen
You
to have 17
you
hit
stab
points?
it into its side, it does a oh,
It's literally me in the picture.
actually roll another d. You roll another d6 because it's iron, right? It's iron tip spear.
Sure. I like
'Cause it's
rolling more damage.
It gets a bonus to. It gets a bonus to. You iron weapons do bonus damage because it's considered a fairy creature. So yeah, you don't kill it, but you stab it and it falls unconscious. You actually
Actually, that's best case
you-
scenario, isn't it?
you
So
knocked
that way,
it out.
it's not necessarily dead. It can be fresh meat for the dragon.
Yeah.
Or is it for the panther? I forgot what we're feeding.
I believe we're feeding the panther all these
Right.
creatures.
Because it needs
It's like
to
a turducken.
belch in their general direction.
Yeah, that's funny. Unconscious. Yeah. You did. Yeah. That knocked it. 17, 18, 19. Oh, yeah, that's close enough. All right, yeah. Falling out. And you're able to, carry it off. All right, so that just one day you spent doing that.
So
That's good.
that
I
was
mean,
day 6 or day 5? We spent 3 days
Technically,
and then 1 day
it's day
travel.
7 now.
Okay.
You're on
gotcha.
day 7.
Day 7. Okay.
All right, so day 7 now. Okay, so then you go back. You're gonna go back where to the old?
Well, do we need Sir Eleanor yet anymore?
No.
Okay. I would like to kiss her hand and tell her she's been an amazing warrioress on this journey and an invaluable blah blah blah, and try to just make her feel very special and then see her off.
No, get out. He she blushes and goes about.
Yeah.
Um,
That's about all I'm going for, by the way. I'm not trying to actually do anything
Yeah.
bardic.
No, I'm not gonna let you.
But yeah, he is.
So basically, yeah, you go back to. Well, you go back to from there. So 3 more days of travel.
Do we have to go back
the
there?
lodge. Well, you
Or-
don't have to. I mean, wherever you want to go. Or what do you want to? You gonna just drag this unicorn around, or
I want to send my squire to escort Lady Eleanor and the stag. So I'll send like one of my mules, my pack horses, to go back.
Squire.
But yeah, no more.
yeah, wherever you guys want to go. You guys are over here. You guys move yourselves where you want. You guys could even split up if you want.
Well, time is
Go
of the
an
essence,
individual.
I think. And I don't know about you, but I've never been to Africa. I don't know what a lion is doing up here. I'm gonna need your help on this
The
one.
lion. Oh, I'll explain that. No, it's funny because. What did it say about the lion? I don't remember now.
I don't think I knew anything about the lion, so.
Yes, it is born dead, and only until a mother breathes life into it or the father roars in its face on the 3rd day does it live.
Yes.
Very
But
odd.
this is King Arthur's medieval. Apparently, they thought there were lions out there somewhere.
Well,
So
Richard the
nasty.
Lionhearted,
So they
that
are-
makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, if that's
So-
the case, if you're saying we need a mother to breathe on this, get Eleanor back here with her mum.
No, what I'm gonna do, just to success and critical success. All right, 1 day, 0 days. 2 days. Okay. What I'm gonna do. What we're gonna do is to find the whatever creatures you're looking for. I will just do it narratively, but you guys are going to make hunting rolls to see how long it takes to get them, because I don't want to sit here and do the hunting procedure over and over again, especially when we have people that are really horrible at hunting.
So we're going to the lion. So it takes us 5 days to travel over the Chiltern
And like I
Hills.
said, if you both are working together, I'll give you the +5. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
So let's do it.
it lives in a forest. Shall we roll hunting just now?
Yeah, go ahead, where are you? Go ahead. You going to the lion?
Yeah, I want to go
Going to the lion.
Can we
Go
control
to
our
the- yeah.
tokens? I don't think so.
Can you? You
No.
can't?
No.
Ow! Son of a... Represent Sir Avalok. Try now.
It might be because the sheets are not assigned to us individually, maybe?
No, they should be.
Um,
Try doing this. I'm gonna delete these
just drag
and drag it from your
Still no.
Nope.
Well, shit.
You
What?
can do it. I trust you. You're
Fine,
a good,
whatever.
good GM.
Okay. Just roll your hunted rolls. Basically, this is gonna determine how long.
Okay. Hour
Unless
one.
you fumble. With a +5, right?
Oh, I forgot the +5, but I passed anyways.
So
I
then
think.
it's success. And yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
wait,
you
no,
failed,
I
but
would have.
that's
I would have failed,
five.
but I matched it. 10-10.
Yeah. 10-10. Actually. What did you... Oh. You got a failure. Okay, so Sir Avalok, he got a failure, but you actually, because you... Remember, if you roll... It was 10, right? And you rolled a 10, that's critical success.
So matching the number. Okay. So can
Matching the number. It doesn't quite negate... So he rolled a failure, but because you rolled a critical...
Oh. We also have to do
oh.
something after the crit is figured out.
What?
We had like days of rest, so I was wondering about how hit points are treated.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say, how many days did you it took you? 5 days to
5
get there.
days.
I'm gonna say, since you guys were traveling and you didn't rest, but you can if you want from now on. I'll say you got 5 hit points back each. Or
Okay, that would
one-
heal me to
so
back
if
to
that
0.
from your oldest wound first, if you have more than one, but I
I
don't
only
think you
have
should.
one. Yeah. So
Yeah.
do I just delete this wound because it's back to normal?
Yeah, it's gone now. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll just do that
Cool.
because it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is all right. Anyways, okay, so basically because you rolled really well, and you rolled not so hot, but it took you. But because he rolled a critical, it took you only 1 day to do it. To find the lion's den and to find a cub.
Oh.
So we were at 7 plus 5 travel, and then plus 1 for hunt.
Yep.
So now we're on day 13, right?
Yes. Yes.
I was thinking we could go Crane and then meet at the stag, and you could send right now your squire to travel back to, or could we have retconned and said my squire with Eleanor was going to meet at the mouse place and have everybody convoy up to meet us at the stag place?
Yeah.
So that way our group can just go up to the Crane and then back over.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Because it'll take
Sure,
them
you're gonna-
6 days, basically, plus a day to mobilize, and
Yeah.
it'll take us
Yeah.
5-10 days.
They'll end up ahead of day. Well, you got to go to
12,
the cranes.
yeah, 12 actually, plus days
Go ahead.
hunting.
Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead and you spend 2 more days hunting. Day 15, day 16. Go ahead and make your hunting rolls
Alright.
with a +5.
+5. Here we go. Fail. Success.
Success.
Yeah, between the
So,
two of us.
Failure. 4 success. So it only takes you 2 more days.
Okay, so 16, 17, 8, or 16, 17,
Yeah.
18?
Yeah, on day 18 now.
And then
And now you're
plus
traveling
5
back to
days
the
back.
stag.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Oh, I need to roll something for somebody.
Oh boy.
See your, yeah, he's been, okay. Someone's getting antsy, but
Oh yeah. Sir Ector.
yeah, I have to roll. I'm gonna roll it in secret.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just go and see if he's like massacred himself.
Hey, where is he? Oh, he's over there and over there and over there.
Okay,
Right.
I thought you were looking for him on the map, but then I got it.
No. All right. Okay. Yeah, so now you're at the stag. Go ahead and roll to hunt the stag. Sir Savas is actually he's organizing a hunting party here. He does a traditional like with foxes and stuff, so I'll add oh, it doesn't matter. You guys did great. Well, no. No, that still would have failed. Never mind. You still would have
One of
failed,
us
but
did
you got a
great.
success. So you so it only takes 1-2 days. So you're at day 25. So
And we still
you
have
got
3
3
days
days
to
to
travel.
get there. Day
also takes-
28.
3 days for the panther to get ready.
Can
Yeah,
we,
but as
like,
long as you get to the Lord before, or get to Sir Ector before 30 days. Otherwise, then you know at least he won't be burnt to a crisp. Which you do
just
find
his
Sir
villagers.
Ector at his simple Bot and Bailey castle.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, you know, guys, do you just want to? I know I was actually gonna have something happen to you guys on the way there. Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it. Just because I want to show you guys how combat between humans works. Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead as you're traveling down this road with your menagerie and your squires and stuff. But of course, you're leading the way.
Is this
I need you guys.
at this point? Do we have like all of the monsters, or is this on coming back
Yeah.
before this?
This is on the way to Sir
Oh,
Ector's
okay, perfect.
en route. You have your menagerie in their cages and whatnot.
So Sir Avalok, is he healed all the way now because you had another 5 days
Oh,
travel
yeah.
and all this stuff?
Yes, we'll do that. You're
Oh,
up for it.
perfect.
All right. I need you both. I need you to roll your awarenesses, guys.
Okay, here we go. Awareness. I'm aware.
Me
You're both
too.
aware. You,
Me?
as you are traveling, both of you, something both catches both of your eyes at the same time. You see strangely. Wait, you see this, right? Okay, good. So I hate describing shit and be like, I don't know what you see. All right.
I see our tokens. Yeah, I see the woods.
Yes. Suddenly, up in the trees. Ah, come on, dude. Oh, wrong layer. You see strange, beweaponed men with only their loins covered by cloth, bare feet, bare-chested, covered in strange, exotic symbols along all their whole bodies. Their hair soaked with most likely animal fat that has been so their hair is spiked up to give an almost bestial appearance. You recognize them immediately, especially those with pagan religion, realize that these are Picts. And they were going to have, had you failed your rolls, one of you would have been subjected to an uncontested attack. But as it stands, you are ready.
Shields.
Of course, you guys are mounted on horses, but this is what you want to do. You basically decide the way it works. Combat is, first we declare your combat actions. We can just declare what we want to do. Do you want? You can move or fight. You can draw your weapon easily. I'm gonna, especially because they are. As soon as you see them, you can draw your weapons basically, and
Are
you
they
don't need to worry.
in the trees?
You can hold your action. Yeah. And
Squire,
so
pass
these-
me my lance.
Squire, go ahead and make your Squire's roll to see if he's quick enough to give it to you this round.
Okay, would that just be a
Quick
single
enough to
skill?
strap it off his Sumpter, yeah.
So
your Sumpter.
Rufus, Squire Rufus.
Huh. I'm looking.
It's still not rolling. Oh, I have to
just
add
roll
it
D20.
myself.
Oh. Or just roll a d20. They both have the same skill. They're both 14.
Okay. Here's his skill.
Ah! I'm trying. He's trying to strap it, but he's not quick enough. He's probably panicked by the fearsome picks. But he's only just barely unstrapped all of it. It won't be there till next round. Meanwhile, Woody, you can also, you have your swords. Obviously they're up in trees, so they can't.
Wait, Sir Avaloc, you have an
The one-
axe. We can cut the trees
Cut them
down.
Or you can hold your action and see, wait for them to get if they come after you. Let me roll. Where's my picked? Where's my pictures? Where's my picked? Where's my picked character sheet?
Do we have any women
Picked
in our
bandits.
convoy? The Lady Eleanor stayed back, right? And then
Yeah.
she's the only
Yeah.
woman I think that was
I
interacting
think
with
it's
us
just us
besides.
and the squires.
Cool. That's just the way
Alright.
I like it. A couple of knights and a couple of squires.
They're going to make reckless rolls to see if they successfully jump. The two in the back. Oh. Did they do it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Now, here comes the fun ones. Those two just... They're kind of... They're back. They're ahead of you. These ones, they're all ahead of you, but these ones are farthest away. Because they weren't able to do their ambush. Luckily, you guys were paying somewhat attention. Come on, you... What the hell? Oh, is that on the wrong layer? Whatever. Anyways. That one's on the wrong layer, apparently. I'll fix it later. So these two, they're going to make their reckless rolls. First, the one that tries to jump on Sir Evain. It's weird, I don't hear it go, whoop! Alright, and this one on Sir Avaloc.
Looks like they're all successes unless they're opposed with our rolls, but
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise,
But
we're
that's
going
where
to
we're
be-
going to... Yeah. So, they... And whatever the hell this one is... Oh, he's on the wrong layer. Ah, token layer. Alright, so we put... oh, no, the whole forest is shaking. Alright, I'll put these little guys... They're little because they're farther away. Alright, we'll just put those guys to the side for now. Now, these two, they jump down on you. They do have some kind of little bit of advantage. I'm going to give them...
pull
to
me
their
from
rolls.
my horse, would you?
And only because you're, yeah, if they were on the ground, you would have the advantage for sure. But they get a bit of because they jumping down on you, attacking you from above. Death from above. Now, this is what we do. You roll whatever weapon you're using, and they'll roll what weapon they're using. But I am going to give him I'll give him a +3 modifier. So, with his battle axe.
Okay,
So
so,
the
I'm
one
gonna
against-
swing my
So
sword.
if I don't have a weapon drawn, would I be able to still use a shield? Or
I'm gonna say because you made your awareness that you drew your sword.
okay, so I'll just counter with a arming sword.
Yeah. Okay, he failed, but you need to roll yours, regardless of whether he fails.
Oop,
Success.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh.
I
sword?
accidentally clicked on damage. Here's my sword. Nope,
Okay. A fumble.
that's a fumble.
Oh, shit.
I got a fumble.
And then-
Sir Vrain succeeded.
All right, and now I'll roll against you then. That was just against his roll against. This is the roll against Sir Avaloc. Oh boy. Submit. Success. All right. So now I got this cool little table that will tell me what. Okay. All right. The opponent. He's the character's combat. The opponent's combat result. Okay. So the opponent succeeded. Wait. He failed against you, right? Yes. Against Sir Everin.
Yeah, I mean,
So he failed. You got a success, right?
Everin did, yes.
All right. Oh shit! Because they have shields and they have axes, but because you got a success and he failed, you roll damage. He does not get his shield bonus for protection.
So is this
going
like him
straight into his-
jumping out of the tree and I draw the sword as he's falling or something?
Yeah. He
Cool.
jumped on you and you went you're like all right. What's his damage on you? Where's the damn? He did 11. Oh, so close. Oh. Yeah, he has to make a. I think he'd be able to minus because he's kind of. He is since he's jumping on you. -5. All right. He gets a -5 to his strength roll. Failure. You stab him and he actually falls. You did enough damage to knock him down, so he's actually prone. Off your horse, Sir Everin, right?
Yeah, he probably like jumped down to try to knock me off the horse, and I slashed
Yeah.
him as he fell. And he just fell on the ground after that.
Oh, okay. So now, you rolled the character rolled a fumble. He got a success. Ooh, opponent wins. Oh shit! All right. So not only he hit you so hard. First off, you do suffer damage. You don't get to take your shield. He got past your shield, and you dropped your sword, or what weapon you were using. Yeah, your armored
my
sword.
sword.
You dropped your sword. First, let's go ahead and figure out your damage here. The damage for a battle axe. Submit. What the hell? Oh, wait. That was weird. Oh, they got them backwards on here. Oh, no, they
10.
don't. Never mind. You took 10 minus whatever just whatever your shield is. Just put the first number in your armor that's listed. So 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you don't take any damage.
Okay then.
It hurts, but luckily. But you have no arm. You're unarmed. Oh, by the way, everyone has a dagger in this game because they use it for a knife and fork in medieval times. But if you do fight with it, it's considered a brawling attack. So just so you know. Using your fist or a dagger, or this is like fighting with a stick knife, basically. Okay. So he's got you. All right. They're these two run. Tries to grab. He basically has to spend his move running towards your horse, running towards you, and running towards you, Sir Evan. With that, let's go ahead and we'll go back to next round. We're declaring our actions. He's gonna spend his turn getting back up. The other one picked. He is going to try to grab you from your horse. That is considered a brawl. So, which a skill he does not seem to have, but that's okay. We'll just give him. See, his brawl is a combat skill. He probably has it at 10, like you do, because he's.
Which one of us is he trying to grab?
He's trying to grab Sir Evren, and then this one's going to try to grab Sir Avalok. And he's going to try to attack you with his... Except he's actually... he can't really use his battle axe because he's like on top of the horse. He'll have to... he'll actually try to push you off the horse as well. Basically, these two guys are going to gang up on you.
What is the weight and like initiative equivalent is? Is it just everybody says it at the same time and then it goes through? Or is it bad guys, good guys, or?
No, you just it's weird. You just go. Everyone declares their actions, then you just resolve.
Okay, so
we declare what we roll because it's opposing rolls anyways, right?
So can I?
So
even if he's trying,
I'll let
to
you
grab
guys
me?
go first since you guys are So basically, he wants to grab whether you can attack him or
I want to kick
attack
my heels into my horse and ride my horse here and try to trample this guy and just ignore him.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. roll your horsemanship, and he will roll his against his
horsemanship. Oh, actually, I'm good at horsemanship. Right. Okay. So his attack is versus my horsemanship because we're in a duel. Is that right?
Kind of. It's more like because it's I'll just say that because he has. Yeah, I can't remember how that works, and I don't want to look it up because it's. I'll just say avoidance. He'll do opposed avoidance versus your horsemanship. How's that?
Should I do an opposed avoidance for his attack too? If it's all simultaneously. I don't see an avoidance skill.
No, but you have brawling. It would be for this one it would be brawling because he's gonna try to grab you.
Okay, so it's his attack brawling versus my attack brawling to counter.
Yes.
Okay.
And his is actually he's just rolling a d10 because he doesn't actually have it listed on here, so I'm assuming it's just 10 because he's trying to grab you. He succeeded, you succeeded, so he's the character, you're the opponent. So success. Both suffer damage, but there's no damage because it's a maneuver. So basically you guys are kind of grabbed. Like you guys are just grabbing each other. Like it's just a stalemate.
So,
but they said you can make your horsemanship and just knock them away horse will, which the weight of the horse will probably knock him over.
Or drag him.
Make a strength roll to or drag him, or depending on what he does. Yeah.
Okay, so
you can really make your horsemanship versus his avoidance, which is he has good avoidance.
Let me see if I have any of those passions. Love of family 10. If I consider him my family, does it give me any bonuses?
No.
Okay.
The Pict or the Sir Avalok?
No, Sir Avalok.
No.
Okay.
If you had hatred of the Picts, you could probably call upon that.
I will after this battle. Okay. That's not good. I had a bad feeling I was gonna roll bad too.
He avoided you because he obviously is on counterattack.
Was I still able to move, or am I pinned because of him?
No. That was like when you did that. I'm gonna make a strength roll for this guy.
Oh, I thought that's who was rolling avoidance.
No, basically the horse maneuvers. You're trying to knock him over, right?
Guy? I mean, at least as long as I separate him from Avalok, then I'm happy.
That's basically what you did, even though you didn't stomp him. And then this one, I'm gonna make a strength roll for him to see if he falls over. Submit. He failed. I'm gonna say actually, you know what? I'm gonna say he took some damage.
Get dragged across
What's
the dirt.
strength? What's your damage of your horse's?
My horse can do damage.
It's not warhorse. It's not a warhorse, so
it'd be the round C, right?
Round C, so probably I'll just say 3d6. He takes 10.
That's not too shabby. I guess getting trampled by a horse sucks.
Well, yeah, they basically this one the horse is like when he pivoted, the horse knocked him down and into a tree, and he got a little bit of damage. But yeah, he's he's a little bit messed up, but not horrible. All right. Good on you.
Could I?
Now, Sir Avalok,
Yeah. I
what's
would
your
like to draw my
dex?
axe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you draw his axe on him. What's your dex? Your dex probably
My
higher.
dex is 12.
Yeah, you can definitely rip it out. Go ahead and do that.
So what am I rolling for an axe?
It's a hafted weapon.
Okay. So I'm assuming this then.
What'd you get? Hafted. Ooh, success. All right, now he gets to roll his. This is the opposing rolls. With hafted his battle axe. Submit.
Let me ask you a question.
Ooh. All right, we both got successes. What that means is you are the character with the combat skill. Success. He rolled success. Both. Okay. We roll damage. We basically hit each other at the same time. However, you have armor and a shield. He only has a shield. So,
Okay.
so first I'll roll against. So, unless he does more than 16, he's not going to hurt you. Oh my god! But go ahead and roll. He has 4.
Here's my damage.
Oh, 11. Ow! He took another one. He took damage before, didn't he? I'm trying to remember now. I think he did. Oh yeah, he did. He took 11 for it. He got knocked down, and then he just took another 11. Oh yeah, you slam him in the side with the axe. Even just his shield doesn't really stop the impact, and he falls unconscious. In fact, I'm gonna roll to see if he might take damage from falling since he's unconscious. Oh yeah, he falls and hits his head on a rock, and it splits open like a melon. He had 4 hit points, and he took just 5 falling damage. So that one is.
So 3 of these Picts are sideways on the ground, right? Or did this guy, he got up, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's sideways. Yeah, this one's sideways, so he has to get up. This one get up, so his next turn he can actually attack. And then this one, he didn't get shot. He just kind of dodged away. So go ahead and declare. Oh, and your squire finally showed up. Who? What? Sir Everin?
Yeah. He was gonna give me my my lance.
Hello, sir. Here's your lance. Oh my god! And then runs back out because he doesn't want to get killed by pigs. Okay.
Rufus.
I'm going to, before we start this, I'm going to roll a reckless at -5 to see if the rest of them turn tail, since they just saw their friend die. They failed. Aha. They yell at each other in Pictish, and they run off into the woods. You could pursue if you wish. This one is still there. He spends his turn just getting up, like shaking the cobwebs out of his head, the little birdies. He's kind of leaning against the tree.
I say we show them mercy. We have battered them enough, Sir Vrain, and we have more important
I am
matters
going
to attend.
to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a trait roll here for you guys.
Be vengeful or forgiving.
You roll your vengeful trait.
Either way.
We have to roll vengeful first. Failure. Okay. And vengeful, critical, and vengeful. Sir Everin, roll your Go ahead, and just roll your
forgiving.
roll
Either
your
way,
forgiving.
Either way, it's the same. 10 out of 10.
All right. So you could choose as the player, you get to choose whether you want to be vengeful or forgiving. However, Sir Avaloc, having rolled a critical, he is overcome with vengeance, the need for vengeance.
No,
And
I'm
wants
meant to
to
be
chase down
merciful.
Now they love you for your mercy. I am going to pretend I'm in a joust and joust after him, but his head is my target with the lance.
You're gonna joust him. You're gonna joust this guy.
Yeah, but
Well,
he's
who-
he's
oh, yeah,
running
Sir
away,
Avaloc,
so
yeah.
it's like really violent.
They're animals. I killed them all, the women and the
And
children.
if I'm vengeful, I guess I'll swing my axe down at this guy.
So that would be
Well, wait,
charge
who's-
for me, right? Because I'm lance
Yeah.
charging.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
wow.
success.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll his. I guess he just. Well, he's just running away, but I don't know if he gets. I think it's just a free
Avoidance?
attack. I don't think it's an unopposed attack.
Okay. Well,
So yeah. He's
Here's my axe at
he's
that
he
guy.
he went to pagan heaven. Picked
this
heaven, wherever
one's
that
for
is.
you, Queen Guinevere.
My axe gets stuck in a tree.
He'll do an opposing roll. Still has this. With his hafted. Sorry. Cancel them. Cancel. Submit. Oh, 2 successes. That means you just basically hit each other. You get to use your shield. He gets to use his shield.
I failed my roll.
Yeah, so that means it's considered you both hit each other at the same time.
Oh.
I think. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. I might have said that wrong. Yeah, you failed. They failed. Oh, never mind. Yeah, neither combatant suffers damage. You guys basically parried each other's blows, blocked each other's shield. On his, he spent his action getting up. Okay, the next action. Sir Evrain is kind of off in the woods because he was chasing that guy down. Sir Avaloc, what do you want to do?
Oh, well, yeah, I was swinging my axe at this guy.
Oh, you're
That's
vengeful,
what my
right?
roll was.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead and do it again.
Okay.
He will try to defend himself. Success. Oh, sorry, the first one. Success. So I think now we both hit each other at the same time. But considering he has just a stupid ass shield and you don't.
Here's my damage.
These battle axes are pretty brutal.
Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. You got a success. I got a success. But your success, you rolled 5 less, and I rolled 12 less. Oh, okay, okay. Now I'm remembering. When you both succeed, the whoever's closest to their skill number, basically the higher but still successful, the higher of the two numbers is the winner. Well, not really the winner, but it means I got a partial success. And you got a... Oh, no, okay, because we both succeeded, I guess. Okay, never mind. I'm messing up here. I'll have to reroll. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You both get hit. All right. But go ahead. You rolled 17. I'm not even bothered. Yeah, he's dead. I'm going to roll his damage, so... On the off chance he rolls higher than 16, he does 4d6 damage. Oh, goddamn.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
Oh, you took 2. You got a little slice. But you impaled him, yeah. And that leaves one...
Is your shield broken now, though, or...
I don't see that as a result on here, but it could be. Usually it just means you're yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I'm misreading that. So I don't know what the difference between success and partial success. Unless it's if you succeeded but barely. Is that what I'm trying to remember what partial success is on this? I will have to look that up. We may get some this is the first time we're playing this. I'm sure there's some rules that I'm totally screwing up, but that's okay. That's why we're playing. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, they're all dead. This one's in the woods. The only way you'll be able to find them is avoidance versus your awareness.
Want to go hunting again? Because they're so good at that.
Can I choose not to go after him?
Oh no! Well, you are covered by vengeance. You'll have to roll. You already rolled vengeance, so you're still kind of in a vengeful state. I will. Actually, you know what? I'll make you roll your forgiving. If you successfully forgive.
I'm meant to be merciful.
Your senses come. You come back to your senses. So, like at the end of the game, we would have to roll to see if it went up. You'd have to make a check. So you might have been more vengeful now and less merciful at the end or during your time off. But that being said, at least we fought some people. Yeah, that's kind of weird, I know, but I don't know. As I said, well, I'm gonna have to reread these rules and figure it out. But
it's an interesting mechanic how it like takes the agency away from the player and just kind of like says you must do the virtue of whatever the dice say.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't. It's supposed to be like not like.
It's like going insane in
all the
Call
time.
of Cthulhu. It's like
yeah,
you lose it for
it's
a
not
little bit.
For something dramatic like this. I figure, well, I wanted to see how that worked, because you got hurt by the Pict and he dropped your sword, so you're pissed off, and he's pissed off, and so. But yeah, just like let's say like I said, there's certain times like you'll see like when it's supposed to be sparingly because obviously you want player agency. But like I said, if both traits fail, then the player gets to decide what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that sometimes, like you said, it's like going insane, right? Sometimes your instincts get the better of you, and you do something that you might regret later. You just whether that's falling in love with the queen or whatever. Being lustful to the wrong maiden, But anyways, you finally get there to the Mountain Bailey of Sir Ector, who is able to provide you aid and rest. He had not left. His urge to run into certain death. Instead, he sent his son, Boromir. No, so he, so he's at the Mountain Bailey. You got the tiger, or so you do is you find you scouted out a nearby den. There's a place, so you're not really running against any clocks right now. You just have that there is a giant, big old dragon, which hunting him down is not going to be a problem. But he did scout out a place, probably like along here or along here, and you are able to go. You don't really make any rolls. You just basically go here. And of course, the panther's probably been trapped in a cage for 3 days. Well, for a long time. So he's probably really hungry. I'll tell you what, though. I am going to make a. You guys will have to make. The only one I would say you probably tested on was like feeding an innocent cub to us. So I guess you guys have to make mercy rolls for those.
Oh, for the prisoners?
For to feed the cub.
Oh. Did we take prisoners or did they all die?
No, they all died. And the other one you couldn't find them.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I just assumed that. Okay.
Oh, so
Success.
I didn't get injured, but how about Sir Avalok?
Yeah, he's healed up. He only lost a couple hit points. Didn't you? I'll just assume Sir Avalok got healed. Merciful success. Oh, see.
Oh yeah, I only lost 2 HP, and with my success, I just turn around.
So you've succeeded in
this
being
sort of
merciful, which means, yeah.
Does that
You
mean I've
cannot
got
do
to
it.
kill the lion? Am I supposed to kill the lion? What was the thing? I don't remember any what the
Supposed to
line
feed,
was.
you gotta feed all these animals.
To the panther, but I shall not watch.
Well, Humphrey, Geoffrey, both of you get to work. You're the squires. Rufus, not Humphrey. Rufus and Joffrey, get on with feeding the panther for me, please.
Oh. Yeah. All right. You lose 10 honor. I don't know how that does, but you have less. You have 10 less 10 honor, but that's all right. And you get Avalok gets 10 more honor. I don't know what it does, but we'll figure that out. I haven't. It's not really matter in this campaign. All right. That the gruesome task has been completed, and after about several hours of screaming animals it takes a long time to eat the stag and the unicorn, but the bloated, bloody-mouthed panther finally its eyes rolled into the back of its head, sleeps for a long 3 days. During that time, obviously, I'll just assume that the cave you found was like within a day's ride or whatever. And so with that, you'll have to finding the dragon turns out to not be a very hard task. All you do is look for the burning villages.
Of course.
Look for the smoke.
The smoke to the
Yep.
northwest.
Oops. And sure enough, after a while, after several minutes, you hear something in the wind. A sound.
I do think there's a dragon about.
That's scary.
Oh yes, I certainly think there's a dragon about.
No. Did I not put it? Oh wait, angry.
Oh, I heard it. We heard
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
I know. I had another one that I had recently. Where did I put it? Oh well, I had another one I found. I was like, with its oh well. Oh, it's okay. Oh well. I had one of where it was like flapping its wings and stuff, and like, oh well. Too late. And then, with a giant thud, you see on from the complete opposite side of the burnt village and the mangled corpses, you see the dragon.
Bring the panther.
You bring the panther, or are you drawing the panther to it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's scary.
Ouch.
Lets out another gout of flame.
Oh. How courageous is Sir Everine? He's valorous,
Spewing
I
more!
suppose. Just barely holding on to his motivation.
I'll shout out and be like, Dragon, face me.
Yeah. The dragon, you must make.
Yeah. Dragon, yeah, face him!
You must. Where's the damn dragon part? Oh, confronting the dragon. Wow, he really goes to town, doesn't he? He's just all over the place. All right. Yes. All right.
What do I have to roll to get him to the panther?
The great scaly bulk of the barren dragon heaves itself up. Blows into more fire. Pure rage. A creature definitely straight from hell. Ah! It's a
what do I
wyvern.
need to roll to get its attention
Okay.
and drag it to
Well-
the panther?
Before... Oh, right, I get it. Ah, it's just gonna keep... Alright. Oh, that dragon's just angry. Alright. You need to roll, first off, upon seeing the dragon. Alright. You must make a... Since there's two of you, make a valorous roll. Modifier
Valorous.
minus 10.
Whoops, I rolled without the minus 10. Let me add that.
What about you?
Wow, so brain.
Wow. How am I so valorous when I feel like he wouldn't be?
Something about it. Your instincts kick in. Maybe you are braver than you thought. But Sir Avalok,
buddy.
Sir Avalok has let fear, the horror of what he's witnessing take over. So he is unable to do anything for one round. However, Sir Evrain, what do you wish to do? You said you wanted to lure the dragon, or...
That's what Sir Avalok was gonna do.
Or you could sit still and wait for Avalok to come to his senses.
How
Like,
far?
Wake up!
How far away is the dragon?
He's basically like about 200 feet away. Like, no,
Is he flying or
Yeah,
is he
like
on the
100
ground?
no, he's on the ground and he's just like there's what's left of the village and he's smashing it around. I'm gonna make a roll to see if he notices you guys sitting there. So that might change your, Otherwise, he's straight to it. So it would take him 4 rounds basically to get to you should he choose to engage in combat.
I think he would come to the same idea as Avalok, as I've been thinking from his perspective, looking at the dragon and what do they have to do. We have to basically get it to the panther, right?
Yeah, you have to lure him, basically.
So I would like to
So you
shout
get his
loudly
attention.
and try to ride away towards the panther as well, but I don't know what that would be.
Hold on.
Sing oratory.
I don't even know if that's an actual skill that you would need to do. You could probably
just do it.
I mean,
Okay.
hey, you dragon. Unless you want to play him a song or sing or
I actually thought about that, but that wouldn't work or
flirting.
do
You
anything.
could flirt with him. No,
I'm not that.
you could
kinda
just
nice.
like you have your
I'm-
sword. You
yeah.
could bang. Whenever you bang your sword against a shield or something like that. I'm assuming you're on your war horse and everything.
Yeah.
By the way.
I would like to charge away from the dragon.
Ah, come here, you stupid dragon! Okay. I'm gonna roll something here. I'm gonna roll a 20-sided on a... if I roll a 15 or above, he does something you weren't expecting.
I'm expecting you to take flight.
Ah! He does take flight. And with another, he takes flight again. and is now in that one turn. It was going to take 4 turns by land, but he decides to take flight and is now flying towards you. However, he's basically one less. Basically, he's within. He's not within melee combat range of Sir Avalok, but he's basically flying like. He's like 25 yards away, and he could probably. He's coming straight at Sir Avalok. Let's see here. And then you are. And you moved with your horsemanship. I will, or you didn't have to roll horse, so you can just say you attacked. All right. Sorry, I rolled the 2, didn't I? Okay. So, yeah, you were able to shake it off. Basically, you're gonna roll your horsemanship to see how far. If you guys want to run away, to lure him, you need to make your horsemanship rolls.
Oh yes, I'll be running.
A failure means
them, or
you don't. Both of
what?
I mean.
What'd you say?
Okay. See, you are. Here, we'll do
If we
this.
want to run to lure the dragon, we roll horsemanship for the 2 of us.
Okay, I thought you said 4. Sorry, 4.
Basically,
rolls, but,
it's similar to our hunting page. Only this time,
We're being hunted.
Basically. Yeah, basically. So, this is what we're gonna do. Come on, dude. All right, here is the awesome dragon token. So he's here. He's actually not in the. You are here. You are here. She is not here. Okay. I'm gonna have you guys roll your horsemanship. Failure
both
means
success
you don't
for the
move.
first.
Okay.
Oh.
Success. No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll. You can get a success.
We both did.
You both got success. All right. So you go 1, and you go 1, and the dragon goes 1. Okay. You guys are almost getting to the edge of the forest now. We'll just assume it's like several minutes of this dragon flying around, just roaring at you. He has trouble seeing you because of the cover of the trees, but his instincts are too powerful. His scent is able to smell your horses. You can hear him roaring over the trees. So every once in a while, you see a wing through the brush, through the branches. But he's definitely on your trail. Go ahead and roll horsemanship again.
Gotta get to the panther.
Oh, you both succeeded? Yes.
Yes.
One more. He's on your trail for sure. All right. Basically, you both have to get here. So, make a horsemanship roll. If you roll a critical, you advance 2 spaces. If you fumble, you don't advance at all, and the dragon gets to swipe at you. But
Did mine?
you both succeeded.
Did mine roll?
Yep. Yeah, you got a 5.
Okay. Perfect.
Hold on. What do you need?
Unleash the belch.
Oh. Did you throw the thing down? Give him a thing.
I think I need to get here with you, so I need to succeed one more time.
Why am I? I think you still are. You're actually here, right? He just needs to move you.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a good horsemanship too, so
Yeah, we both
got
have 15.
Sorry about that.
75% chance of success.
So you both got successes, right?
Yeah, he needs one
Yep.
more.
All right.
But since I'm here ahead, can I like open the cage or tell the squires to like open the cage or whatever we need to do?
Yeah. You're like, open the gate! Open the gate!
All right.
Yeah, you know what?
Here's my...
I'm gonna roll, see if the squires are too scared. Squire skill! Oh, critical success! So, let's see, which one? On a 1 through 10, it was Rufus, and on a 20, 11 through, it was, The other one. Rufus! Rufus is like, yes, sir! And he runs and he throws the thing open.
Here's my
Not only
last
that,
horsemanship.
he's so brave. He's actually like straddling the panther, ready to wake him up at a moment, like ready to just like shake him awake. Did you make your horsemanship roll, Avalok?
Success!
Oh, the dragon falls.
Let loose the panther!
Sir Reggie or Rufus smacks him on the hindquarters. He slowly wakes up. He growls in defiance. Suddenly, there's a loud, gaseous roar, but you find out it's like almost like a natural belch that flows from its out of the body, out of the mouth. The war horses, close their eyes as if almost like engaged in some sort of ecstatic scent, like it's definitely like drawn them. And then the dragon, he gets a face full of this mystical, weird concoction of belchiness. Luckily, because you used all the ingredients, I'm not going to roll to see if it was successful. Instead, the dragon begins to stagger back and forth as if he's like drunk. And he flies off and begins to slowly fly away. Do you want to follow him? Or you want to see where he goes?
Don't know if I would.
Make a folklore roll.
Folklore. Where is folklore?
Right.
Folklore.
You got it. Oh no, folklore. All right, you're supposed to see it. You realize he's going back to his lair, wherever it was, and will sleep until someone wakes him up. Sir Ector. Also, he arrives to welcome you, or to meet with you, and his contingency plan was him and all his guys, and he goes, ah! And even Sir Sabai is there. You did it! You defeated the dragon! All we have to do now is we will track down its lair. You have done enough, but my men will track him down, and we will seal the cave where he will sleep, hopefully, for all eternity.
Well,
And you will come to my Mott and Bailey castle, where we will celebrate, and you will all be known, and I cannot wait. The word of your deed will spread around, will spread all the way to Camelot. And you shall. What?
What about Londinium? Will it spread to Londinium?
Oh, I have no doubt about that, son. Because you overcame it, you all get 1,000 glory, which I don't know.
Whoa!
Yeah. And you
I
celebrate
can't wait to use all that glory.
this glory for whatever it is. And so with that, so you're brought back to the castle, and there's much revelry, healing. I'm sure those of you with high lustful urges were able to partake in all of them. And your story will go down in the annals of history. And you all celebrate, have a nice big celebration. Even the Panther's there, who's like just in the middle, of all the like there's like little kids playing on it, and it's like licking someone's face, the kid's face, and because it's full, so it's not like it's not very hungry right now, so he should be okay for a little bit, certainly long enough to take him back to Guinevere's at some point. And with that, the tale of Sir Avalok and Sir Everin comes to a conclusion. Yay!
Woohoo! We
That-
lived. I
that
thought I was
was-
going to die.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I'm glad.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, if we ever do the starter campaign, yeah, you can have those guys, but it would be like the early years, I guess, because before you defeated a dragon. That's chronologically it's first. And I'll look this stuff up, when I get in the figure out. Okay.
Yeah, I plan on getting
Partial
the.
success. Okay, partial success occurs when the roll is successful, so lower than the value, but it's also lower than the opponent's roll. Oh! Okay. But how does that work in combat if one gets a success and one gets a partial success? That's the part I don't get.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the recording complete, and I want to thank you
Yes.
for GMing.
Oh,
This is my first
yeah.
game of 2024, so thank you.
Oh!
And I had fun. Apologies if I was too crude, but everybody, I hope you have a
No.
great rest of the night.
Yeah.